The Seal Slingers have returned to the park here at the Friar, as today's Seal Slingers Sunday features the series finale and the 9th game in as many days for the Red Hot Slingers.
Matsuoka on base because he can fly.
Harwell looking for his first K as a stick. This one's dribbled. Hellner is going to take a look. He's going to fire to first, and what a play by Hellner, but it's dropped by Isaac Watson, who we don't see very often at first base. Boy, that was a heck of a play by Hellner to recover. Harwell to Tyler Long. Matsuoka does take off this time. Long lines it down the third base line, and that'll get through. Matsuoka has a head start. He's going to third base. Galen bobbles it out there in left field, and Long will slide in safely to second. So second and third with nobody gone. Nice piece of hitting for Tyler Long. Play. Tyler Long doubled, and they're in scoring position. This should score a run. Rolling, going to third base. Tyler Long wasn't aware, and nicely done by Jake Rolling to get the lead runner at third, but the runner will score. Harwell delivers. Saito takes it to right field. That'll bounce in front of Jackson Dulé for another base hit. So this is a different A's line. Just one run across, but Harwell's been having some trouble with this lineup. This could get through. Rolling, diving stop, and he doesn't make the play in time. I don't know if Watson's scoop would have mattered. I think Unai beat out the throw, but the bases are loaded with 2 Garo before having 6 straight after that. Here's the 2-2. Halverson waves, and Harwell is out of the inning. Right atop the RBI leaderboard in the team ranks, and he will take his base with ball 4. High school in Oregon. Bullard will take off speed from Hayes in there, and a great throw from behind the dish, and Gollard is gone at second base.
That is
more than paid dividends to start the summer. Another 3-2. He'll force yet another walk and elevate that .675 on base percentage, which out of Luke Parker. Another healthy lead for Jacob Rolling. Parker rips this to left center field, and that'll get down. Rolling all the way to the wall, and Jake Rolling is going to be waved around third. He's gunning for home, and he'll stand up, and Luke Parker ring in the fish and ring in another RBI. Parker gonna gun for third. The throw from Oswald, not in time. Parker slid past the plate and was still able to hold on. Man, Luke, the outfield grass. And Hellner will take his base. So first and third with still just one gone.
I think of.
Hellner is going to stop to try to bring in a run, and he will. Heads up base running by Evan Hellner. Luke Parker is already across, and we've got a pickle. And Hellner's going to be retired. But man, heads up play from Evan Hellner. He knew he was going to be gunned down there at second base. He allowed Luke Parker to score from third, and it's 2-1.
Near Seattle, maybe Tacoma's okay, but probably anywhere in the metro, don't drive on the interstate.
Here's the 3-1. That'll be low for ball 4, and the first 2 are now aboard. If this gets away from Rutkowski, and it will. So the bases are now loaded with nobody gone. St. Mary's, I would have to agree with you. This one's eerily similar to what happened in the first inning. Hellner's just going to grab it and touch home. So that'll be the first out. Man, that was the with one gone. Here in the second, that one will be ball 4, and that will be the first run to come across in the inning. So the A's will tie things up. Here's the 1-2, and Weintraub finally whiffs. Won't be able to take first because the bases are loaded. A big-time strikeout for West. 3-2, runners are going. Tate swings and misses for strike 3. So Harwell limits the damage.
Won too many games, and so he trusted us to come develop him. And so he came up, and like these guys are getting when I'm on the field, we coach him hard, and it's all
rougher than last because he's dealt with some injuries, but last year he was just phenomenal. Rolling pops this to Mars. It's going to be a tough play. Irola's going to miss it, and it'll stay a fair ball.
Oh my gosh.
That is not one you see often. He just dropped it foul, but 2 incoming with 2 down. That'll miss the plate and get past. Gollard's going to gun for home. He got a great jump, and he'll slide in safely. So the Slingers will take the 3-2 lead. That one bounced back. First one, Hellner threw down to Watson, who would eventually drop it. As this one is very different from the 3-foot grounders we saw in the first two at-bats. That one's lined to center field for a base hit. Another 3-2 incoming. Matsuoka takes off. Same position as his double in the first. And Long is going to leg this out for another one. Matsuoka got the head start. Cade Galen, another speedster out in left. Covered a lot of ground to keep him at third. But Tyler Long is having a day right now. Here's the 2-0 from Moody. This one's taken towards rolling at short. He's just going to go to first, so run will score. And that'll tie things up, but nicely done.
Actively researching it right now as well. We will figure it out at some point. Oh,
that
wow.
would have been a great play by Unai, but it just came out of the glove. Boy, that would have been one of the better plays we've seen this summer. Dulé, first pitch swinging, and that's a great sight for Jackson Dulé. Finally gets a bat around to a baseball.
Yes, I will claim that because that was pretty funny when I saw that.
Daly, this is a great bunt. Martinez can't get the job done. Daly will get to first. This is confirmed, Alex Martinez, though, as Hamada takes this towards two. Halverson's going to go home, and it's in time. He is out. Evan Hellner couldn't beat the ball. Great play by Halverson. Same here against Turnbow. Turnbow's going to come around to bunt. This is another beauty. No play at home, and Turnbow's aboard. The throw gets away. Daly's going to come home as well, so two come across. And just beautiful execution from Turnbow against Jacob Hayes, one that Hayes would eventually win. Turnbow's going. Martinez got it. Now it's a pickle. And now Unai's looking at first. He's looking at third. Tate doesn't know what to do now. And now Hamada takes off for home. There's no play at home. And Turnbow is going to get to second. Oh, he's not. So that'll be the end of the inning. Hamada will come across. That run will count. But my goodness.
What in the world? I mean, Turnbow, it looks of him, he's made.
Moody gets the first out. This is right back at rolling. He can't make the catch. And Sebastian Unai, good piece of hitting. He'll be aboard. In scoring position all 4 innings. This one's popped up in the air. Turnbow shielding the sun. And he won't make the play. But the play will be made at second base. Nice heads up from Jake Rolling to get the lead runner. But just more absolute chaos happening. I can't even explain. And Moody drills him. That can't feel good. And Oswalt will gingerly walk to first. Moody, long look at second, delivers the 3-2. This one's hit well down the third base line, and it gets down for a base hit. Halverson will come home. He'll come through to score. Oswalt gets to third base. Moody delivers. That one gets past Hellner. Oswalt's breaking for home, and he's going to get there safely. Hellner kind of saying my bad a little bit to Hawthorne Moody, but now it's just a one-run ballgame. 3-2 off the zone, and the speedy Cade Galen will be aboard to lead off the inning.
Yeah, and
Rattle with Rolling. Galen will take off. That'll be ball 4, the second walk of the game for Rolling. And now it'll be first and third with one gone. Over the course of 3 at-bats going back to yesterday at that point. This one's ripped towards left field, and that'll get through. Another RBI will come in for Luke Parker. Cade Galen will score. Rolling held up at third, and man, Luke Parker is on a scorcher right now.
I mean, I've got nothing but respect for that guy because the fact that he laid his ego on the line, not just his heart, he laid his reputation.
Wow.
Yeah. So we just talk anything but baseball with Mizuno out there. Ooh, yep.
Yeah, that was a tough play. Bartholomew couldn't make that eviscerate. This will be a pickoff. Weintraub's going to get gunned down at second. Rolling's going to go home with it.
No way.
And that'll end up scoring a run. That is the third time this has happened in a first and third situation. There is no chance. They haven't scored in just one of these innings. This one's hugging the third base line. Galen laying out. He won't be able to make the grab. Tate's going to waltz into second. Man, that would have been play of the year if Cade Galen were able to get looking bunt back in the fourth. This one's hit well to left field. going back to the track, and the play will not be made. Turnbow's going to second base. He's rounding. He's going for third. The throw, not in time. Beckett Turnbow continues a hot series. He legs out a triple. Here's the 2-1 up the middle, and Unai will be aboard. So the spinner gives him a chance to get a base hit against Wesley Harwell. Mizuno will go back to Bartholomew. That'll get into the bullpen. That'll stop play, and Unai will go over to second base.
Yeah, just a little high out of the hand.
Mizuno delivers the 2-1. This is towards rolling at short. No play at third. Bartholomew with the nice pick at first to get the first out of the inning.
Don't know how long the leash is for Mizuno today.
This will score a run. Luke Parker has no choice but to go to first. And this game is all tied up at 7 apiece here in the 7th inning. Was caught stealing as well. And right as I say that, there is number 19. The 19-game hitting streak for Rylan Gollard throughout the season. And he's going to take off. Hit and run scenario rolling into right field. This is going to get down for a base hit. So Gollard's all the way to third base. He'll stop there. And Jake Rolling, once again, that has happened in first and third scenarios when he throws down to second. And Parker drills this way out to center field. Does it have the legs? You bet it does. Luke Parker. My goodness, he is mashing the baseball right now. A 3-run shot, and the Slingers have the lead.
Well, he had a 3-run double to that exact same spot yesterday, and he told us after the game he thought it was gone. That one, there was no doubt in my mind, that was gone to dead center for Luke Parker. It's now 10-7 Slingers. What a huge swing in this game.
Well, we were talking about one of these days Parker is going to connect on a ball that goes about 400 feet. He hit that way out. And Luke Parker, take a bow.
Evan Hellner, take your base. That was
go.
an easy walk.
3 runs already here in the bottom of the 7th. Benedict rips this towards right field, and it hops off the wall. Heller didn't get a good read. He's going to be held up at third base. Noah Benedict. He laced that baseball, and he's got a stand-up double. Impressive weekend after starting the series or the season a little cold. That one's upstairs. This one's to the right side. That'll get through for a base hit. Evan Hellner's going to score. Benedict hustling home. He's going to stand up. Braden Bartholomew drives in 2. It is now 12-7 Slingers.
Outside of that, there have been countless situations with runners on the corners where it's just been chaos as Galen is hit for the 3rd time in 2 days, and that will bring up Rylan Gollard with the bases loaded.
Rylan Gollard up to the plate, and that one will be upstairs, and another run will come across, the 13th of the game. So action now in the bullpen. 2-0 rolling to the left side, and that'll get through for a base hit. This has become the expected for Jake Rolling. 2 more will come across. Jake Rolling, a 2-run single, and things have gone out of hand. And Benedict drills this to right field again, and it is out of here. Man, Noah Benedict has taken control of the last 2 innings. A double in the 7th, and now a long shot here in the 8th. His first of the summer, and that'll make it 16-7 Sticks.
The first ball we've seen over the right field fence all summer, and he'll get his moment over at the dugout. His first homer of the year, and this has turned into a good old-fashioned blowout for the 3rd day in a row between the Seal Slingers and the A's, and that ball got out in a hurry as well, right in for all 9 of these games. You have really gotten to know us. What a play by
Hamada there at second base. That gets me fired up. Saves a base runner. Out there diving to his left. Man, that is a web gem week, so. And that's called strike 3. The Slingers' complete domination in this 3-game series against the Washington A's. A 16-7 victory. They go 7-2 in 9 games in 9 days and will finally earn a well-deserved day off tomorrow.